lesson is divided into 7 different topics. The first topic will demonstrate how to create a chart, and the second topic will show you how to select and change the chart type. The third topic will introduce you to adding and removing chart titles, while the next topic will introduce you to adding data labels. The fifth topic will demonstrate how to change chart colors. The last 2 topics will be about creating an organization chart and editing an organization chart. Charts are a great way to show data graphically and present statistics in a more appealing visual way. This helps the audience to better understand numbers, comparisons, and trends. To add a chart to a presentation, follow these simple steps. First, click on the Insert tab. Next, click on the Chart command in the Illustrations group. When you do this, a box labelled Insert Chart will appear. On the left-hand side of this box, you will see a range of options, featuring lots of different chart types to choose from. Select the first option, Column. Now select the type of column chart that you want to use. There are lots of options, such as Clustered Column, Stacked Column, Clustered Cone, and Clustered Pyramid. The title of each option appears when you pass the mouse over the icon. For our illustration, let's select the first option on the top row, which is Clustered Column. Select it and click OK. When you click OK, a chart and a spreadsheet appear. Basically, the spreadsheet will be the source to create your chart. All you have to do is input your information into the spreadsheet. As you do it, the same information will appear on the chart. So let's see what happens when we input some figures. Enter your data on the spreadsheet. As you can see, the chart has been created. After you have inserted a chart into your presentation, you can change the chart type if you want. Again, there are a few simple steps to follow. First, click on the existing chart in the presentation. Then select the Chart Design tab. Click on Change Chart Type, which will bring up the Change Chart Type box. From the range of options, select whatever chart type you want. For our example, let's select Line. To do this, just select Line in the preview pane. After clicking on OK, the chart will be modified. Adding titles to charts is a good way to organize them, and also to help your audience understand immediately what the charts are about. For example, compared to a label like Chart 4, a title such as Market Share would be much more helpful. Without having to even look at the chart, the audience would know what it's about. What's more, adding a title is very easy. Just follow these steps. Start by clicking on the chart that you want to name. Then select the Chart Design tab. Now click on Add Chart Element, which you'll find on the far left-hand side of the screen. And from the drop-down menu, select Chart Title. Of the 2 main options that appear, Above Chart and Centered Overlay, select Above Chart to place the title above the chart. Now click inside the Chart Title text box. Delete the chart title text by placing the insertion point at the end of it, and then using the backspace key. Finally, type in whatever title you want. For our example, let's type in Market Share. As soon as you click outside the text box, you'll see that the title is added to the chart. As well as adding a title to a chart, it's a good idea to add data labels. Data labels make the chart easier to understand because they show details about a data series or its individual data points. To add data labels, follow these steps. Begin by clicking on the chart that you want to add data labels to. Then select the Chart Design tab. Next, click on Add Chart Element. From the drop-down menu, select Data Labels. From here, select the final option, Data Callout. Clicking here will add data labels to the chart. In this topic, we're going to look at how to change chart colors. In most presentation applications, you can change the background color of the chart, as well as the color of other elements, such as columns, bars, lines, and pie slices. If you want to change the background color of a chart, follow these steps. First, right-click on the chart that you want to modify. Then select Plot Area. And then click on Fill. You'll be given a range of colors to select from. Select whatever color you want. In this example, we'll select Tan. Whatever color you choose will be added to the background of the chart. It's also possible to change the color of the columns or the bars on a chart. To do this, first select the column that you want to change. For example, select the first column. To do this, right-click on the column. Then click on Fill. Choose whatever color you want. In this example, let's choose orange. And as you can see, the color of each column of the selected data series changes. Aside from standard charts and graphs, you can use SmartArt Graphics in your presentations. These are more dynamic graphics that use shape and color to visually illustrate processes, concepts, hierarchies, and relationships. The SmartArt categories include List Graphics, Process Graphics, Hierarchy Graphics, Relationship Graphics, Matrix Graphics, Pyramid Graphics, and Picture Graphics. In all, there are around 100 different layouts offered by SmartArt Graphics. Let's look now at one of these categories, Hierarchy. Within this category of SmartArt Graphics, there are actually 15 different options. Although they all show or illustrate hierarchical information, there are subtle differences. Some depict hierarchical relationships from top to bottom, and others from bottom to top. Some show it horizontally, and some show it progressing across groups. Let's look now at how to create the first option in the hierarchy category, the organization chart. This option could be used to illustrate reporting relationships in an organization. So let's see now how to insert an organization chart into a presentation. On the Insert tab in the Illustrations group, click SmartArt. Next, click Hierarchy in the Choose a SmartArt Graphic gallery. Click on the Organization Chart layout, which is the first option. As you can see, 5 text boxes are preloaded by default. You can enter text in each box. For example, in the first box, at the top of the hierarchy, type in Chief Executive Officer. Now click on the box beneath that and type in General Manager. Next, click on the first box of the third tier and type in Senior Manager 1. Do the same with the next box and type in Senior Manager 2. Finally, click on the third box and type in Senior Manager 3. As you can see, the organization chart has been created. It's also possible to change the hierarchy of the organization chart in your presentation. Just follow these steps. Start by clicking on the organization chart. Next, click on the SmartArt Design tab. Then click on whichever bow that you want to change. For our example, let's select Senior Manager 2. If we wanted to move this box up the hierarchy, we would click on Promote on the ribbon. And if we wanted to move the box down the hierarchy, we would click on the Demote on the ribbon. In this case, let's click on Demote. You can see that the box has moved down the hierarchy. Having created an organization chart, it's also possible to add and remove boxes. To do so, follow these steps. Start by clicking on the chart that you want to change. Then click on the SmartArt Design tab. Let's imagine that we want to add a box in the middle of the third row. To do this, click on Senior Manager 2. Then, in the ribbon, click on Add Shape. If you wanted to add a box after the selected box, you would click on Add Shape After. If you wanted to add a box before the selected box, you would click on Add Shape Before. If you wanted to add a box one level above the selected box, you would click on Add Shape Above. If you wanted to add a box one level below the selected box, you would click on Add Shape Below. And if you wanted to add a box at the same level as the selected box, you would click on Add an Assistant. For the purposes of our illustration, select Add Shape Below. As you can see, the new shape is added below Senior Manager 2. To enter text, just click on the new box. Let's type in Associate Software Engineer as an example. And the new box is added. If you want to delete or remove this newly added box, just click on the box and press Delete on the keyboard. As can be seen, the box is removed from the hierarchy. Practical exercises. This lesson on using charts in presentations was divided into 7 different topics. The first topic showed you how to create a chart and briefly introduced you to the range of different chart types that are available. The second topic then looked at how to change the chart type, from anything such as a column, line or bar chart to anything else such as a pie, area or surface chart. The next 2 topics demonstrated how to add chart titles and data labels. The 5th topic demonstrated how to change chart colors. The final 2 topics dealt with SmartArt Graphics options, giving you an idea of what's available through a demonstration of how to create an organization chart and how to edit an organization chart.